Hey everyone across the multiverse here. In this video, we are going to discuss who will win between Bloodsport versus Peacemaker. Now, we all must have watched Suicide Squad 2021, which is like one of the best DC live action movies of all time. So, in that match, Bloodsport versus Peacemaker didn't really had a match. It was just a single bullet. Like they both actually shot the bullet at the same time, but Bloodsport's smaller bullets managed to destroy the bigger bullets of Peacemaker, and because of that, Bloodsport actually managed to shot Peacemaker in the neck. But Peacemaker survived because, well, he's Peacemaker, and because he's also got the DC plot, obviously. But now the thing is that it was not really a fight. It was just a single time where they both shot at the same time, and because of the bullets they won. It's not like the Peacemaker or Bloodsport did anything special. Like, it's not like Bloodsport outsmarted him or something like that, because in the end it was just they didn't mean to fight each other. But what if they actually had a rematch and they actually fight? Like, it's not the single bullet, it's actual fight. So who will win? Now we are going to discuss. Okay, so the thing is that Peacemaker now has become very famous, so he already has the popularity benefit to him. At that point, Bloodsport had the popularity benefit, even though they both were not that famous. But Bloodsport obviously was way more famous than Peacemaker, because Peacemaker was D-lister, and he was considered a joke. Even like the reason why James Gunn even chose Peacemaker was because of how funny he looked. Even though I am surprised he actually managed to somehow make him threatening. And that guy was supposed to be like kind of threatening guy with a clown costume, and that's exactly how James Gunn managed to write him. And John Cena portrayed him perfectly to perfection actually. So I think because of that, Pacemaker became very popular. And now who will win between the fights? So let's discuss. Okay, so first of all, Bloodsport is a human, a very trained assassin. He is actually a very good fighter, and a very good assassin. He's a very good hitman, and basically he's very well trained. But on the same time, Peacemaker is the same also. He's a very trained assassin. He's a very good fighter. I mean, he basically fought 1-to-1, he fought equal footing than Rick Flag, who is also a trained specialist trained fighter, and he was going equal to him in hand-to-hand combat. So obviously we know that Peacemaker is also amazing, and he also has military training. Well, we know military training is one of the best in anywhere, in real life or in fiction also. Peacemaker actually managed to kill Rick Flag in what do we call it? Yeah, managed to kill, even though it might seem like Peacemaker just got lucky. But the thing is that if you will watch the fight, Peacemaker actually won the hand-to-hand combat, and the only time he basically got down when he used the Rick Flag used the environment like tools or something like steel, something like that, to hit Peacemaker to the point he actually got knocked out. And the funny thing is that Peacemaker killed him, and after that, after this much level of a big and serious fight, he got hit with the steel bar, and with the around the world in the sink and everything. Basically he got extremely beaten up. He was still okay, and this is actually we saw Peacemaker is extremely durable, and I'm not even saying durable, extremely durable. That guy was in Suicide Squad got beaten up so bad, but in the end he still managed to what do we call it, he still managed to equal footing. He still managed to come back, stand up and fight, and try to kill the Ratscatter too. And even then he basically it seemed like he didn't really fight. If you remove the blood from his face, it didn't seem like he was hurt or anything. And this is the thing we see even more in the Peacemaker show. This guy gets stabbed by that butterfly multiple times, in the heart, arms and all that stuff, and he was after all of that fight, he still managed to stay alive and murder her, even though he still used that sonic boom. He survived off that, and he still somehow went equal footing, despite being the one who got caught off guard, who got cut many times. He was stabbed directly in around the above heart, not around the heart, above heart, and still was okay, and still managed to jump, and he jumped from a building, got thrown out, and still was okay. He even jumped out and managed to get away from the police itself. After that, we have seen many times how he actually gets extremely damaged, extremely short, not short, extremely hurt, he gets pummeled to the point, but he still somehow is standing up like nothing happened. So he is extremely durable. We have also know that he is also like extremely good at hand-to-hand combat. And I mean, considering that he was overpowering Ric Flair, who is probably way better than Bloodsport in hand-to-hand combat. So in terms of hand-to-hand combat, Peacemaker is stronger. In terms of like durability, Peacemaker easily outskills Bloodsport. So in terms of hand-to-hand combat, Peacemaker basically pummels and easily stomp Bloodsport. I mean, not storm, but it will be, I think it will be an easy fight, unless obviously they want to make it equal, which will there. But in reality, in terms of fates and in terms of everything we have seen, Peacemaker should absolutely like destroy Bloodsport. But now in terms of gunning, flying guns and hitman stuff and marksman basically. Now this is where they are equal. Like we both know, they basically shot at the same time. They basically shot at the bullet. So that thing, I don't think we can really like. I think Peacemaker, not Peacemaker, Bloodsport is a better hitman because that's his main thing. He's like supposed to be. He's, to be honest, he was made as a replacement of Deadshot. So Deadshot is like the best. What do we call it? Marksman in all of DC, as far as we know. And Bloodsport is supposed to is like what do we call it? I mean, if we don't want to disrespect him, we can call him like his replacement. So he's better in marksmanship, hitmanship. But the thing is that in terms of fight, if they both decide to somehow like in terms of if the fight purely like single bullet like it happened in the first time, then obviously it depends on which one got the better bullet, because that's how it went out. But if it's like some sniper type shit, then obviously like the Bloodsport will win. But if it's a proper fight, like proper head-to-head combat, or even like marksman, like hitman type of fight where they're both throwing bullets, but obviously it's not just like the first time where they just dot each other, then I think Peacemaker will easily win. Why? Because the reason is because Peacemaker has a very high chance of surviving. I mean, he managed to survive getting hit to the neck, directly to the neck, which is something like not a lot of people can survive. Like it's a miracle, and he somehow survived that. And if the same happened to, I'm pretty much sure if the same happened to like Bloodsport, he would have died. So yeah. So the thing is that if it's a hand-to-hand combat fight and basically a proper fight, usually what we've seen in terms of character, Peacemaker will easily win and will easily murder. Not easily, but like it will be hard fight. Hard fight. It won't be an extreme fight. I believe it will be hard fight, but I think in the end, Peacemaker will win. So yeah. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe my channel and the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.